everyone. Today I wanted to talk about Uncle Hung. Hung is a barber. I was his client. Cutting hair turns him on. He was a long-time barber, about 40 years. All of a sudden, it hit me that my hair was cut by him when I was a child. In the first time, I have got freaked town. When I get out there, I just feel like more confidence with my new hairstyle. I've met him once a month for cutting hair. My father said he cut slowly and careful, and he always gives everyone a free wet towel after finished cutting. That's why people like him. Anyway, I was cutting on other barber shop, but I don't like them because they are careless. This is my story about barber, the old person I know. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you for sharing with us. So the barber is your uncle, or he's just a barber that you often went to?
Papa
I
is
mean,
my uncle. It's not
yeah,
my uncle. I call him uncle.
yeah. So like when he's cutting your hair, do you always like share with him about something in your life, like just talk, have some small talk when you have your hair done by him?
I don't understand.
I mean, when he cuts your hair, do you guys often share about maybe talk, because when you sit in the chair of and then he's cutting your hair, maybe you can share, and I think share thing and talk about things in your life. Is that
Yes, I know. He's always talk about his family and always question me about life, uh, career, or something happened in Vietnam.
so? Do you like sharing with him?
Yes,
Then what is the thing that you like the most about that barber?
he's very careful and slowly.
Hmm.
I don't like uh, other barber because they cut very fast and careless.
I see. So how many times, like how often do you cut your hair?
Once a month.
So you always go to that shop of him, of this barber?
Yes. Uh, when I was a child, about over 20 years.
So you have been like cutting your hair in his shop for 20 years?
Yes, about 20. Sometimes I go to other barber shop, but I don't like,
Hmm.
and I return this barber.
Wow. You must be his like the most loyal customer of him.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, so does anyone have questions for Mr. Tai? Or maybe if you don't have any question, maybe Tim, do you have any questions or feedback for him?
Yes, thank you very much for your story. there were just, I think, two things, two of your expressions that maybe I missed or I didn't hear them, but I think you used most of them correctly. Also, I think your pronunciation, when you say all of a sudden. So just try and break the words up a little bit more so that we can hear all the words. And then just sometimes you say he is always talk about, and you should say he is always talking about. And the same is question. You say he question you, or he question me. So he is questioning me. So you use that version of the verb. And then the pronunciation of career. He has a career. And then I've posted on the group chat here that when you were talking about what you like about him cutting your hair, is that you use the word slowly. But the correct word, and I know it's a big word, but you can write this down and maybe use it this week. It's called meticulously. And when you are meticulous, you are doing things very carefully and making sure that they're absolutely perfect. Okay? So that's just one word that you can try and throw into your English conversations today. But otherwise, thank you very much for your story.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So maybe Vicky, do you get how to like make a story with 10 words? Because like your story doesn't contain any of the 10 words that you list down. So did you get the way to make your story? Please turn on your mic. So
when I go to my hometown, I always live beside my grandmother until 2 a.m. in the morning.
Hi, Tiffany.
yeah.
Yes, you asked me about how to make story from some structure.
Yeah.
I present my story already made.
Yeah, I know, but because I was about to give feedback for you, but then your computer was out of battery and I cannot tell you.
Yes.
Because you must prepare a story in which you use 10 words that you learned from the whole week. Because your story didn't contain any of 10 words that you listed down, so I want to remind you about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So since we're not yet going back to the main.
So is it hard for you guys to learn Luca Franca? What is your experience about Luca Franca?
What?
I mean your experience, your feeling, and like what do you think about this course and the way of learning English through movies?
I think there are some difference between Luca and when we look at with movies. I think I can feel the facilitators from by each other. They really like and want to watch movie more. And I think because they're really interesting, so I believe they can learn more than away. And I think, in my opinion, that we have a good way for learning English, and it helps our everybody reduce boring and really facilitate. I think so.
Okay. Yeah. But do you find it difficult to apply the words that you learn from the movies into your real conversations? Is that difficult for you?
Yes, the first time when I watch movie, I think really difficult between normally I was talking with in